Welcome to episode 101 of the Get Well With Me podcast. I am your host, Adrienne, and together we explore the healing powers of our subconscious mind while leaning in towards a healthier lifestyle. And our philosophy here is excellence, not perfection. Today, I have a message that is straight from the heart, and it's probably just a pep talk and a reminder of something that you already know. I'm going to talk to you about the concept of making a commitment on an identity level and what that means. The example I'd like to use is I have had a friend call me up this morning, and she was expressing to me that she would like to improve her health and that she feels that the very best way to do that would be to return to her healthy body weight. So I asked her what her healthy body weight would be, and she let me know that it is 160 pounds, that that's just right for her, that it's not quite as slim as she was when she was at her slimmest, but that she feels energetic at that weight. And although it's been a little while since she's been to 160 pounds, she knows what that feels like. She believes that she can get back there. And then she said the magic words, I'm going to start Monday. So if you've been around this podcast for a little while, you know that that caused my ears to perk up because I often use I'm going to start Monday as an example of a promise that we make to ourselves that can frequently be broken. I often use I'm going to start Monday as an example of an excuse for not starting today. And when I hear I'm going to start Monday, I know that there is a person that has an intention that they want to be better, but perhaps they are not at the commitment level yet. They're at the idea level, the wish level, the thinking about level, thinking about it level. Or perhaps that's not it at all. Perhaps I'm going to start Monday really just is a way of self-shaming and saying, I'm not good enough now, so I have to start on Monday. So I know that's a lot that I'm attaching to I'm going to start Monday, but it just happens to be something that I've heard so many times from friends and family and clients that are quitting a particular habit, or they are going on a weight loss challenge, or this or this or that or that, and they're going to start on Monday. So that's okay. And if you're starting on Monday, I am with you and I believe in you and I know that you can do it. However, so I'm on the phone with her and she's telling me about how good she feels, and I'm kind of coaxing her along. What does it feel like when you're 160 pounds? What's your energy level like? Just tell me how that feels. What pants do you wear when you're 160 pounds, right? So I'm really trying to anchor in for her that reality that does exist for her in the future. I believe in her, and I know that this she's on her way. So we kind of get past that part. And then I ask her, on a scale of 1 to 10, how motivated are you to really start and stick to this on Monday? She says she's a level 8. She's almost there. So I ask her, well, why not? Why didn't you say a lower number? Like, why didn't you say 5 or 4? And then she went on to defend her goal and all the reasons why that it was going to be worth it to start on Monday. So you can see we're like halfway there, right? I said, okay, humor me because you love me. Say it. Say, I am 160 pounds. And she says, I'm 160 pounds. And I said, all right, well, thank you for that, but humor me again. Say it one more time. She says, I am 160 pounds. And I said, oh, that sounded pretty good. I was like, I'll tell you what, tell me one more time and I'll stop torturing you. And she said, I am 160 pounds. And I said, wow. I was like, I really believed you when you said it that time. And then she followed up with some other things that she thought were going to be helpful. She thought she was in a roll. She said, I'm a work in progress on my way to 160 pounds. And I said, you know what? Cancel, delete. Let's go back. Just tell me again. Say, I am 160 pounds. So she said it again. And I told her that I believed her. And I told her that her future self is 160 pounds and that she needed to believe it when she said it. that she needed to keep on saying it. We want to reverse engineer our success. We want to reverse engineer our identity. This is not about a goal. This is not about achieving a certain body weight. It might be about health and wellness and self-image. But however, on an identity level, when you make a commitment on an identity level, you make an I am statement. So let's say it's morning and you say, "Oh, have a good day." And the person says, "I'll try." Not going to be a good day. I can tell you right now, because we need to get past the idea of I'm going to try. I'm going to try to be happy. I'm going to try to be the 160 pounds. I'm going to try to do the right thing. I'm going to try to not smoke today. I'm going to try to get a good night's sleep. It implies an attempt. Perhaps a successful attempt, most likely a failed attempt. But what try implies or describes is an attempt. What we want to do is work from a place of realizing that the way that we perceive things, the thoughts that we think, and so ultimately our identity, that is what brings about results. Because when you believe I am happy, then it turns out you seek out other happy people. Maybe you put on happy music. Maybe you saturate your mind with happy content. Maybe you do whatever it is that makes you happy, but you do it from a place of believing that you are. And I absolutely believe this about weight. And I've said this on other episodes before, but I have a little index card in my bedroom and it says what I believe my healthy weight is. It says, my healthy weight is ... and I am healthy. I am affirming that I am that healthy person that is able and worthy to be that weight. And I work from that place. It's not magic. I'm not that exact number. I'm almost rarely ever that exact number, but that's where I live. I live in that space of a few pounds below or a few pounds over, but I live in that world of believing that I am healthy and that this is my weight, that I own it, that this is my mind, my body. I am not obsessed with what I'm putting into my body and what I'm doing, but I naturally make healthy choices because I say I am a healthy person. And because I believe that I am a healthy person, that is what manifests. That's what shows up in my life. That's what I seek out consciously and subconsciously. And I give myself tons of grace. So for any of you thinking um, that maybe they couldn't keep up with the identity of believing that they were a healthy person, when you have that kind of excellence, not perfection mindset, and you have that super freedom, autonomy mindset of I can do anything I want. I can do everything I want. And if I want to have a candy bar or drink a beer or eat a bag of chips, I can do that. But I am a healthy person. So I often and frequently will choose the healthy choice. I am a happy person. And I often and frequently choose happiness. And excellence, not perfection. I have days that I don't want to get out of bed. I have days that I don't get out of bed. Saturday, I'm a fan. Um, but I just want to share with you that that's what it means to make a commitment on an identity level, is to take that thing that you want to be and make it part of your identity by saying, I am, and you say it till you believe it. And I know I do this on the podcast all the time. I'm like, I dare you to do it. I dare you. I dare you to stand in the mirror and say it till you believe it. And you know what? If that makes you feel funny, standing in the mirror and saying it, just say it. Say it when you know nobody's listening, right? Like, say it when you're driving in the car and you're all by yourself. Say it under your breath. Say it until you believe it, because who you say you are and who you believe you are, guess what? That is who you are. I mean, that is at least how you're going to show up in the world. That's going to at least inform and impact the decisions that you make. So I want you to be able to apply this commitment on an identity level to any part of your life. It could be your career. It could be your faith. It could be your family. It could be your personal contentment. It could be anything. If you have a behavior pattern that you'd like to change, if you have a um, if you have something in your life that is nagging at you, right? Like if you have this like I should be doing this, I should be doing that. I want to encourage you to stop shaming yourself in the showers of shoulds, right? We should this, we should that, he should do this, they should do that, everyone should do something. And you know what, those shoulds, uh, we don't respond well to them. Think about when someone tells you what you should do or what you shouldn't do. It just feels gross. It feels shame. It doesn't feel right and it doesn't affect positive change. So instead of telling yourself what you should do, oh, I shouldn't have that for dinner. Just live your life and focus on your identity, because when you believe that you're the healthy person, when this friend of mine believes that she is 160 pounds, she remembers what it takes to get there, because she was that. She knows. She knows what she eats when she's 160 pounds. She knows what she wears when she's 160 pounds. She knows how she moves her body when she's 160 pounds. She knows what that feels like inside as an identity. And it's really helpful if it's something that we have experienced in the past, because our subconscious mind, it does not forget and it can tap back into that. And you know what else too about your health? Your body doesn't forget. You have a youthful blueprint inside of you. Recognize that when it comes to anything in your physical transformation, that every day is a brand new day to completely transform. Doesn't matter whatever the diagnosis or the label is. Try I am healthy. I am healthy. I am a healthy person. I do healthy things. I rise above a diagnosis. Maybe disassociate from calling it your diagnosis or my diagnosis, right? Those labels, they can exist at the doctor's office. That's fine. I'm not saying to be radical. What I'm saying is to take a radical responsibility for programming your own mind. Recognize that your liver is cleaning your blood every 6 or 7 minutes. It's sparkling clean because your liver never stops. Your heart never stops beating. You have been breathing your in breath to your out breath to your in breath since the moment you were born, and you're still breathing. And every breath is an opportunity for refreshment. Every breath is an opportunity for cleansing. Every breath is an opportunity for letting go. Your skin, it rebuilds itself just about every month. You don't like your skin? Tell yourself, I have healthy, radiant skin. And then be the person that does the things of a person who has healthy, radiant skin. And it starts inside, first in your mind, then inside with your nutrition, and it will eventually radiate to the outside. And it's funny how I use skin, because like our skin is really like our container in a way. It is, part of our image that we project. It is part of like what encapsulates our aliveness in this world. And it replaces itself every month. Isn't that so cool? Like, if you don't like what's going on in your body, you can think healthier thoughts and do healthier things. And in days, weeks, months, you will be a brand new person. That's incredible. Like, it inspires me to just cast off the idea of being a victim, the idea of being a slave to the medical system. You do not have to, I don't know if I can say this. Mm, I just censored myself. I'm just going to say it. We'll see what happens. You don't have to listen to your doctor. If I listened to my doctor, I don't know where I would be today. It is your body. It is your health. It is your responsibility. You know yourself more than any doctor or specialist can know you. And I love doctors and I love specialists, and I'm thankful for the work that they do. I am thankful for them. But what I'm saying is, when you receive an unhealthy label, when you receive a diagnosis, if someone tells you that the reason that your XYZ is because it's genetic, cast that off. If you were ever healthy before, you can be healthy again. Your genetics are simply an opportunity to express something positive or negative, and it's our environment that causes these genes to express. So take radical responsibility for every part of your life that you would like to upgrade. And start with I am. And I double dog dare you to say I am. And then whatever your healthy weight is, say it till you believe it. And I double dog dare you to say I am healthy, or I am a good sleeper, or I am energized. Whatever it is that you need to be, say it as an I am. It is a gift to be the embodiment of I am and have the power to decide what that is. So, whether you're working on your business or your health or your family or your self image or your feelings or your sleep, whatever it is that you'd like to improve, or that you are at a pain point, a breaking point, like it has to get better because it's too hard to stay the same. I am is the commitment that you can make on an identity level. It could be one statement that you say, it could be written down on a sticky note or a little 3x5 card, or you can simply do it right now. And I invite you to place your hand on your heart, or maybe both of them, and just say this with me: I am good enough. Let's do it again. I am good enough. I am good enough. And when you believe it, when you believe whatever your I am statement is, it is. And so it is. So that's what I have for you today. I hope that was encouraging. I hope I didn't come on too strong. I do that sometimes. Until next time, much love.